Hello, everybody. What is going on? I am ready to bring you guys here. Big Order, episode 1. First impressions, review, overall thoughts. I'm probably gonna review this anime weekly. I really am. Like, this just blew me away. All right, like I actually might like this more than My Hero. I'm probably saying that not just from episode 1. I have to see where it goes. I don't want to just spit out there and just say these nonsense facts, but this was crazy. Of course. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'd love to hear. I need to hear feedback on this. It was nuts, all right? But how it starts off as normal, right? It's a guy, and I'm so stupid that I should just note down this stuff. His name is Aija, something like that. I'm really bad that I should just name stuff, because anytime when I watch crap, I always forget the name, right? But the main protagonist, his name's like Asia, something like that, or Aija. We're looking it up, because I don't want to look stupid, dude. But this anime was nuts, all right? His name... we'll find out later on. Point is though, there's this thing where these people have like their orders, and in the beginning you see a guy who's like constantly wishing for something. He's constantly wanting a wish, and he's just like, my wish. And he's like, what is it? My wish, what is it? And like how this thing in Japanese is actually stuck in my head. It's like Aiji Hoshimiya. So it's close enough. And it's insane because there are these characters that go more in deep with it, that it's like supernatural, and they have these abilities which they're classified as orders, and they're people with orders where they make a wish, right? They make a wish, and once they make this wish, they have like this ability, you know? And it's really, really interesting how it just goes, you know? Hella interesting how it goes, because the guy's ability, as we later find out more along towards the end, is actually world domination. Like, the man just wants to end the entire world. He wants to rule the world because he's inspired by this evil man character. You know, he looks like a Power Ranger. So yeah, and his sister, of course, Hoshima Senya, which I'm pretty sure, because his wish was actually to take over the world, which destroyed the world 10 years ago. Like, it was catastrophic. The world was destroyed. The city was absolutely torn to bits. And I'm guessing this is how his sister got injured, because she's in the hospital. I don't think it's a physical injury. Maybe something happened to her. Maybe she like breathed in some type of toxin, and now she's like sick or something like that. Because he regrets it all the time, and he goes like this little genie chick. Her name is Daisy, and she's the one that actually, is the wish maker. She makes these wishes happen, and she's the one who creates orders, pretty much. And orders are really hated in this society, since they constantly just create drama and problems for everybody, and they just don't want them around. So that, and especially after once Aija, I can't say his name right. Aija, I'm just gonna say, when he did his little catastrophic thing where he did a supernatural effect that happened after his wish, which Daisy just say that after every single wish, something supernatural always happens, you know? His power was insane, absolutely insane. His power is probably one of the strongest orders like that we've seen so far, all right? And there's this chick called Kurenai Rin, and I'm like, she's a new girl. I'm like, okay, so maybe she's like, she's okay. It's a little weird how she stalked him at home. He was nuts about it. He's like, oh my god. And I was like, oh, she got a kill. I'm not gonna lie, she got a kill. But then like, it was weird because she follows him home, right? And she comes with this bullcrap excuse that she loses her key. Like, if you just moved into the apartment, you don't really lose your key. Like, you kind of watch that key like your life is on the line when you move into a new apartment. Like, huh? And so there's a spare key, so we didn't call the locksmith. She's like, oh, call the locksmith. She freaking seduced him. She played that whole little like innocent girl act, and you know how like a lot of guys like fall for that nowadays. Nuts. He fell for that, and I was like, wait a minute, she's behind him. Is she like wanting to come into his house and steal stuff? Is she a thief? Like, what is she doing? And then I found out people are after Asia. A lot of people found out that he is the reason why that happened 10 years ago. A lot of society doesn't know who did it. They just know there's somewhat of an order that did it. Whereas like the society, this like cult group or whatever it is, or higher ups, they know who did it. They tracked them down and found out. And they have these assassins going after him. And that's what Rin is. And she, of course, we find out that she is an order. She tries to kill him. She fails. And I actually thought that he was going to die. She stabbed him in the hand. And I was like, yo, this show just went 0 to 100, dude. Like, to 100. It just took a huge turn, dude. I did not expect him to get stabbed. I thought he had, like, main character safety. Sometimes the main character is, like, in the very beginning of a series, hella safe or very injured. It ended up being very injured. My man was blown to bits. But he just whips out his power, which he still has no control over and doesn't really know much about it. And he just kind of kills her. Like, she dies. Straight up. And I knew that she wasn't dead. I knew that she was not dead. I was like, there's no way that they're going to kill her off like this. There's absolutely no way. Because I feel like she plays a role, dude. Like, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Like, this is a teenager. You just killed someone your own age. You just transferred you to own school, bro. What are you gonna do? You're screwed. But she actually wasn't dead. She ended up being alive. She's apparently in this cult which is hunting down Asia. They want to kill him since he is the reason why everything is just ruined and everything why it is today because of him and his order. And it was absolutely nuts then, because once they actually go to the hospital where he's going to visit his sister, he was freaking out everything. I saw some like monster robotic dog behind him. I was like, is this thing gonna attack him? It didn't attack him. Now I don't know if that's foreshadowing to something for episode 2 or like the cult, or if they're gonna do something. Maybe it's the leader's pet. I don't know. Maybe it's how they were tracking him. I have no idea, but some random metallic dog robot thing is there, and just is right behind him next to the grave. It just like and doesn't do anything. I was like, okay, plot hole, okay. But he tries to go to his sister's place because he needs to calm down. He was freaking out that he killed someone. He was freaking out that, hey, maybe power is gonna burst out again and he's gonna destroy the entire city again, because his power is pretty supernatural. It's kind of nuts. Goes to the hospital. Sister's caught. Everyone there is gone. It's taken over. I was like, yo, he is gonna turn up, because when she stabbed his sister, dude, I was like, yo, it's time. It's time. You know, every main character is about to freak out when they start to lose it. When they snap, they snap. I was like, it might be time. It might be time to see his power. He'd just lose it and break the entire city, which is what I actually theorized. I thought that he was just gonna ruin the entire city again. He did not. He just kind of lost it. Like, he literally blacked out like while he was fighting. He was like unconsciously fighting. He just took a chair, whacked both the guys, dude, and then ran to the safest area. Like, instincts, man. Like, this guy is no new fighter. He knows what he's doing. Unconsciously, of course, but he knows what he's doing. Did not expect it at all. I thought that maybe he was aware of what he was doing, but no, he was unconscious. And Daisy was there. She was prepping him up. She's like, here, I've sealed your power. Seal looking at us. Dude, I've sealed your power, and now you may no longer do what you did 10 years ago. I have limited it, but you are still very powerful. And okay. Like, what I feel like is gonna happen is he's gonna eventually take control of the power that he used 10 years ago, and I feel like the series might end with him blowing up a city or something like that, and some type of cliffhanger. Because I just feel like this series will end off with a cliffhanger, man. I don't like, he may go to a new city and does it. Like, I don't want to do that, man. Like, I really don't want that to happen, because I like this show so far. I do, but a lot of shows that kind of go down this pace where it's a lot of plot holes, a lot of unanswered things that maybe they might answer as the show progresses, or maybe they just kind of leave bits and pieces of it in episode 1 for you to expect some things and then actually answer it as the show progresses, or they may not even answer it at all and it's just plot holes. I've seen a lot of shows done both. I like it where they actually answer it. I don't like it when they don't answer it, and I'm actually fearing that they may not answer it. Because as you can see, when he controls his power, when he goes up there, I'm like, how? How did he control his powers out of nowhere? He couldn't even control them at his house, and now he can control them? How? It made no sense at all. And then he knows the names, the technicalities, how it works, like its power, its limits. Like, what? Did Daisy put all of this knowledge inside of you when you blacked out? Like, did you hit reality when you blacked out? How? I don't know how that even happened, dude. He just turns up, though. His power is literally manipulation, brainwash. He can control everybody around him within any type of distance. So no, it's not like Luffy, where Luffy's restricted to like 17 feet worth of rubber. This guy is actually limitless. He's completely unlimited. He can control. He went from the entire building. It was insane. From the basement to the roof that they were on, like the higher up. I was like, yo, this guy's a god. It made no sense when he controlled his powers out of nowhere. Main character Natsu type of friend power ass in the depth of destruction power boost, but he did. And oh my god, his power is busted. Now this is what got me insane. Everyone's getting destroyed, right? Out of nowhere, this chick gets tied up, Rin, and then what happened? What happened? I was like losing my crap. I was like, yo, she was like, ah. I was like, yo, what is going on, man? They censored it and everything, and she was just getting porked. I was like, what? And I was like, yo, you're next, so I shall violate you. And she's like, no, wait. And I was like, pause. What? I'm still shocked at what I saw, because I didn't see anything is what shocked me. No one expected this. Who honestly expected this? I'm blown out of my chair. I literally like ran outside, took laps while like laughing psychotically, because this made no sense at all. How did there's so much things that don't make sense? What, like, we know what happened to her. She got plowed. It's pretty much like that tentacle hentai stuff, except it was like his little like robotic tentacle pencil lead type of thingies that looked like the tip of a pencil is what it looked like, but much bigger, like a nail. And it was all wrapped around her, and I was like, oh, I'm liking where this is going. It's wrapped around her. Ooh, Ren, you might gonna be paid. You might be the wife of the year. And then all of a sudden, I was like, no, wait, I don't want that happening to you. No, wait, no. And then, like, I'm still just so confused. I'm confused on where his ultimate power boost just randomly came from. We knew he was this strong. We just didn't know that he could control it. I mean, in the house, he wasn't even aware of how to control it or use it at all. He was so scared of himself, so scared of losing himself again. And of course, Daisy did maintain his power, but like, she maintained it to the point where he wouldn't blow up a city again, or blow up, like, destroy the world, destruction. That wouldn't happen again, you know? But like, I understand it won't happen again, but how the hell did he control his power after you limit it? That's gotta be the only answer to this, that she limited his power to where he then can control it, because it made no sense at all. He just randomly controls it, and it made absolutely no sense how this chick is violated last minute. The screen is black, she's getting plowed. Like, what? I'm at a loss of words. I'm confused, but I actually like this show. So far, episode 1, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Is it worthy to watch? I'd watch episode 1 and then go up to like episode 3, and then I'll actually answer to you if it's worthy to watch or not. Because maybe they might answer all these plot holes. They might answer all these things that we don't know. I hope that they do. I'm telling you, everybody should watch this, how crazy it is. Like, I love the plot. I love the concept of the show, but I don't know what happened, dude. The main character design is cool. The sister, good God, the things I do, but I don't know, man. That's it. Yes, watch this. Trust me, watch this. That's it, though. So if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Please, I need to hear your thoughts. Subscribe if you already haven't, and I am out.